Hey, what's up, Vizo fans? Today we have an exclusive video showcasing some gameplay footage of myself playing some Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze that's going to be available for the Nintendo Wii U sometime in 2014. Now, I wish this game was out right now because I only got to play this one level, but it was a lot of fun. Some things were a little hard to grasp at first just because I wasn't really familiar with the Nintendo Wii nunchuck controller system. So as you can see just below, they have the actual controllers showing you the different controls. So it did take a little time to get used to, especially this swimming. The swimming was a little bit different than what I was kind of used to in the previous Donkey Kong titles. But after a few minutes, it really isn't that hard, and I'm sure I would be able to pick up on it a lot easier given the time to actually play through a few more levels and get used to the controls a little bit better. Now, as you can see, I'm not really going for like the actual all the letters and everything that goes with Donkey Kong, which I'm sure a lot of you gamers are going to be like, "Oh dude, you missed all the letters, man." But don't worry, I was just kind of trying to get a feel for it, and as you can see here, I was a little confused at what you were supposed to do. I didn't really notice that ring that was on the ground right there, and it was actually a coworker, Jason, who's like, "Yo, don't you see that ring on the ground?" And I was like, "Oh my god, how did I miss that?" So as you can see here, you have to press the B and the Z. Now I'm saying Z because I'm Canadian, but for all of you others out there who say Z, maybe we'll just stick with Z. I actually kind of prefer saying Z instead of Z. It's kind of a weird letter, and as you can see, Jason again is pointing out, yo, the thing is right there, man. How'd you miss that? I think I was just a little bit too excited for the fact that I was playing Donkey Kong. I mean, Donkey Kong Country was a game that I grew up with. I was a huge fan of the Super Nintendo and the N64, and Donkey Kong was just one of those games that you had to play if you had the Nintendo console. I mean, how could you have a Nintendo console and not play Donkey Kong? It's just one of those games that you play because they're so much fun. So as you can see here, I'm getting a little bit more used to the controls, finding those actual things on the ground, and I gotta say, the gameplay on this is so much fun. I am definitely going to be picking this up in the future because, well, one, I'm a Donkey Kong fan, but two, most importantly, it's just a fun game to play. And as you can see, we have Diddy Kong on the back of me right now, and he's got this sweet jetpack that comes in handy because, well, just Donkey Kong by himself is pretty good, but nothing's better than Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong teaming up to get through the level. Now here was a little bit confusing as well. As you can see on the on-screen, it kind of shows how you're just supposed to smack the controls, kind of like a drumstick on a drum set. Now, it was a little bit awkward at first. I was trying to figure it all out, just kind of getting used to it. But once I got used to it, it was pretty simple. As you can see there, I kind of failed right there. "Oh, David, what are you doing?" And as you can see, oh, I again fail. As you can see, it does take some getting used to if you're not used to the Wii remote and the nunchuck system, which I'm not really too familiar with. I did have the Wii back in the day when it first came out, but after that I kind of went more so towards PlayStation and the Xbox. But I do have a Nintendo Wii U, and I have been going hard on the Nintendo Wii U because they got a lot of great titles right now, and they're going to have a lot of great titles upcoming in the future. Examples: Mario Kart, the new Super Mario, Super Smash Brothers. If the Nintendo Wii U isn't on your list of consoles to buy and you don't already own it, you may want to rethink your strategy moving forward once you see all these new titles from Nintendo. Now, this is something that I really enjoyed as a kid during Donkey Kong, this barrel aspect, because it's so simple yet so hard if you don't have the correct timing, and my timing here was just awful. Keep in mind that while at E3, it was very long days. The days were extremely long, so I was super tired running around, so my gameplay actual skills, not the best, especially since this is the first time playing Donkey Kong in quite a while. But if you look at the graphics, even though this is just filmed with a camera on a TV screen, the graphics look great, the gameplay is magnificent, and I don't use the term magnificent too much. I think it might be just because I'm a super fan of Donkey Kong, and I hope you guys are there too, because, well, as you can see right here, I'm kind of still trying to figure out the whole control system, because it is a little bit different if you're used to like a gamepad similar to like a PlayStation or Xbox. The gamepad is a lot different, but I think it's something that you can get used to just with a few like more rounds. You just need a little bit more practice. Now, I didn't actually get to try this game on the Wii U gamepad, which I kind of wish I did, because I'm much more familiar with the Wii U gamepad than the actual Wii Remote nunchuck system. So I may have had a little bit more of an easy go at this round if I was using that system. So as you can see here, the actual background effects and like the surrounding locations, everything is really cool, and I really like this aspect of shooting around like that. And you're gonna see this awesome animation here, Donkey Kong just busting through that barrel to grab some bananas, and that's gonna be the course clear. Now, as you can see, my results are awful, but I had a lot of fun playing this game, and I can guarantee you, if you pick this up, you are gonna have a blast playing it. Alright, Vizo fans, I hope you guys enjoyed that first look of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Nintendo Wii U that will be coming out in 2014. I had a ton of fun playing, and it's a little bit of a nostalgia feeling of playing the old Donkey Kongs, that scroll game, and I gotta say, it's a lot of fun, and it's definitely a game that I'm going to be picking up myself later on. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and make sure to subscribe, and thank you again for tuning in. I'm David, and I'm out. See you guys later, Vizo fans.